Hey there everyone, welcome to this video. And in today's video we are going to implement queues using arrays. Okay, so let me go ahead and create a array first. So this is our array, and let us implement the operations in queues. So first let me implement enqueue. So in enqueue we add an element to the queue. So basically it is the push operation of the array. So let us push something to the array. In dequeue we are going to remove something from the array. So basically dequeue means removing the first element of the array. Now since in array if we start pushing one by one, then we we know that the once we push one we have this array. Then suppose we are going to push 2, then similarly 3. So these elements of the array get pushed in the right order. So the element 1, the first element was the first one to come in. So following the FIFO order, or the first in first out order, when we are going to remove any element from the queue, it should be the first element. So after removal, what we should get is we should get 2 and 3. Okay, so for this JavaScript has a method known as shift. Okay, so what shift does is it removes the first element of the array and returns the element. So what we can do is we can take out which element was deleted, and then we can console log the element. Now let's see how much time does it take. So for that we can use console.time. So console.time, we can give a label push start time, and then when the push operation is done we can see console.time push end time. Okay, and this should be time end. Now similarly we can do the same thing on shift. So console.time. Okay, let's see this first, what it gives. So let me save the file and run node queue.js. No such label, push end time or time end. Okay, actually the label should be same, then only it will read it. So push time is 0.155 millisecond. Now similarly let us see the shift timing. So console.time shift time, and similarly when the shift operation is done we can see the end time. Now let me run this again. So shift time is 0.023 millisecond. So this is the power of JavaScript and the methods that it provide inbuilt. Now if we go to the definition of shift, we can see here that what it does is it removes the first element of the array, okay, and returns it. So it is of type generic, means it means that we can push anything on the array. Let's see, we can push single one also, and then the return type of shift will be a string, because we sorry, number only, because the first element of the array will be a number. So this is how queues are implemented using array in JavaScript. Now getting the first and the last element is quite easy. You know how to do it. So for first element, or the front, the term that we have used in the queues, so front will be q0. Now if the queue is empty, it will return undefined, and similarly back will be queues dot length -1. Now I have done -1 because this is the index of the element, and in JavaScript, like other languages, indexes in arrays start from 0. Okay, so here we can console log our front and back. Now let me remove the shift code, because it will delete the element and then we will get only one for both front and back. Okay, so push time is 0.099 millisecond, and then the front is a number and back is a string. So we can differentiate it using a label front. So this is it, and in next video we are going to implement queues from scratch. We'll make an object, a separate object, and then we will define front, back, enqueue and dequeue methods on the class object. So see you in the next lecture.